ScouterStan here. I wanted to drop in and let you know that I'm technically on vacation. Right now, I'm working day camp virtually. We have 4 weeks, and each week we have 2 segments that we're working on. It's all live, and I've dedicated a lot of time to that. And in that vein, I wanted to address some things so that we don't lose track. ScouterStan channel is a community of leaders, and I wanted to thank you for putting up with all of this craziness that's going on in the world. I was at a meeting last night, Zoom meeting, of course, and the adult leaders in the meeting were expressing that their youth were getting absolutely crazy, and they want the out part of scouting to occur. They want to go camping, they want to go canoeing, they want to go out and do scouting activities. Unfortunately, most of the country, most of the United States, most of the world, we can't right now because of everything that's going on. And scouting has always been prepared for this. So we went electronic. We all went virtual, and everything was, everybody was great with that. But it comes a point where you just have had enough of virtual meetings. You want that peer-to-peer contact. You want that to go on. And it's difficult at this time. I live in Florida. Most of the people know that. In Florida, in the United States, we have different levels of getting back to the new normal, as they like to call it. We are in phase 2 as of recording this. That could change. We could go back to phase 1 if things go bad, or even a total lockdown. Or it could go the other way. I'm hoping that it goes the other way, because we need to get the kids back out on the trails and in the campsites and doing stuff that scouting does. It's fine to do it as it is now with us talking like this, but the scouts need to get out and do scouting. To not a lot of talk about it, but to actually do it. What we're finding works really well is working on projects together through Zoom as far as the day camp. And that seems to work out really well. The kids love that interaction. It's as if we're in the room with them through the Zoom meetings. That's something that we went ahead and made sure that it was more as interactive as it possibly could be. So we wanted the kids to have fun. So they can use chat, but we watch them. We tell them, got to use the Scout Law. So you have to watch the chat. You have to watch that they don't run off to other breakout rooms and stuff like that. So the electronic stuff is fine, but we need to think about post-pandemic what we're going to do. As I was saying, in Florida we're in level 2. We've gone from no more than 10 people in a campsite to 50 in a campsite, and eventually in phase 3 I'm hoping that we'll be back to normal, so we can have day camp, with the BB guns and the archery and all that stuff that day camp can provide to Cub Scouts, and summer camp. That's coming. But one thing that we need to be prepared for in the future is that, COVID is, from what I've seen and read, and you've probably done the same, COVID is pretty dangerous stuff. It's as bad as influenza, if not worse. And we need to be very careful with that. But because of that, I honestly think that we just need to figure out a new way to interact with one another and be safe. So I think that's going to develop over time. Over time. We want to keep our kids safe. We want to keep our leaders safe. We want to keep everybody safe. So keep that in mind. I'm thinking that it's probably going to be a flu shot and a COVID shot. So who knows? The future is unseen yet. but I'm sure that we can handle it as leaders. Take care of your youth, and make sure that you start developing a plan. Start communicating back and forth, whether it be Zoom or telephone, whatever it takes. But start communicating with your charter organization so that when we can have meetings again, it's a little smoother, okay? So the gear up is not as hard towards regular physical meetings. So that being the case, please stay safe in these trying times. I need to leave and go back to day camp. So I just didn't want to leave nothing out there. So this is not going to be edited or anything. So you're getting it raw. Okay? So please be safe. And you know what? I will see you on the trail.